I fly halfway around the world and an odd note is waiting for me in my hotel room. It says to come to the bridge down by the river. This looks like the place. I could really go for some Wiener Schnitzel after the long walk out here. It is my wallet, and it has $252 American in it. It is my wallet, and it has 200... It is the keycard for my room. It is a pillow bear prototype. Turn the bear inside out, and you get a pillow. Very top secret. I am supposed to meet someone down here. Have you seen anyone?
Do you have any whiskey?
Sober up, sir.
I'm glad Chuck is dead. Ruined my life.
Wake up, sir. Wake up, sir. Wake up, sir. Wake up, sir. I have to go. Sleep well. Wake up, sir. I have to go. Sleep well. I have to go. Sleep well. Trestle Trail to Thimbleweed Park, 1.7 miles. I wonder if I can use this rock to put out the light. There! I've completed step 3 of the note. Now for step 4.
So tell me again why you're here.
I was assigned to the case by the Home Office in Albuquerque.
There is no home office in Albuquerque.
It's neat to know.
Look, I like working a case alone. I especially don't need some junior agent messing up my investigation. Especially some junior agent that thinks I don't know there isn't a home office in Albuquerque. So stay out of my way. Take a lot of notes. Sit back and learn. And I'll wrap up this case and we can both get the hell out of here.
Your reputation certainly precedes you, Agent Ray.
I'll take that as a compliment, Agent Reyes.
It's how it was intended.
I'm sure it was. Let's photograph the victim and head into town to talk to the local sheriff. The body is starting to pixelate.
Body starting to pixelate.
This is going to be a long night. Appears to be a male, approximately 40 years old. Looks like he's been in the water for 24 hours. You can tell by the pixelation around the nose and neck. Let's see here. There's no wallet in his pockets. But I found a card, possibly a key card from a hotel. It's a hotel key card from the dead man.
There appears to be a small hole in the back of the head, origins unknown. The hole in the victim's head doesn't look like a gunshot, more like a puncture from a sharp object. Which is odd, because the opening title sequence clearly showed a gunshot with accompanying sound effect. Detective Antonio Reyes, Junior Agent. It's definitely my badge. Detective Antonio Reyes, Junior Agent. It's definitely my badge.
Detective Angela Ray, Senior Agent. It's my badge.
It's a sample package of Polaroid film. It only contains one photo. It's a sample package of Polaroid film. It only contains one photo.
Whatever. It's an empty whiskey bottle. It's a sample package of Polaroid film. It only contains one photo. It's an instant camera. Only has one picture left. Smile. Now we can head into town and find the local sheriff. It's a good photo of the body. I like how the state-of-the-art camera can alter the angle of the shot.
It's covered by the underbrush, but it's an old abandoned chainsaw. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. It's an old abandoned chainsaw. Definitely not. It's an old abandoned chainsaw. Definitely not the murder weapon. No missing body parts. There are signs of a struggle here. This is clearly a drag mark. The victim was obviously knocked out here, then dragged over to the stream. I don't see any blood, so I think he was actually killed in the water. The trail ends here, at this huge rock wall. The trail ends here, at this huge rock wall. That old tree is blocking the grate entrance. What was that? Violin music coming from the sewer? That old tree is blocking the grate entrance. There are signs of a struggle here. This is clearly a drag mark. The victim was obviously knocked out here, then dragged over to the stream. I don't see any blood, so I think he was actually killed in the water. Trestle Trail to Thimbleweed Park, 1.7 miles.
That old tree is blocking the grate entrance. The cell phone has no reception. It's an empty whiskey bottle. Definitely not the murder weapon. Wrong-sized body hole. It's a circus flyer with a crazy-looking clown on it. Pretty good makeup, though. It's a circus flyer with a crazy-looking clown on it. Pretty good makeup, though.
Signals are very strong tonight.
What signals?
The signals. Signals are very strong tonight.
Yes, you already said that. But what signals?
I'm just screwing with you. Dark night, deserted road, me in a giant pigeon costume. It was too good to pass up. But the signals are strong tonight. Very strong.
You almost ran over a federal agent. That's a felony.
Sorry about that. Like I said, the signals are very strong tonight.
Do you know anything about the body by the bridge?
Why is it whenever a dead body is found, suspicion always falls to the person dressed as a giant bird?
Hey, if the beak fits.
We don't know anything about a dead body, but the signals are strong tonight. Very strong.
This is really odd. Should I save my game?
I wouldn't worry about it. The game was expertly designed to have no dead ends or death. Yet still be scary and have a sense of tension. You can feel safe exploring whatever you want. But I'd watch out for the signals. They can be very strong and disrupt the power grid.
Why are you dressed like a giant pigeon?
We're the Pigeon Brothers Plumbing. I'm Beth. That's my sister Emily.
Hi there.
Why brothers, if you're sisters?
Dad was expecting to have sons, and he was too cheap to have the van repainted. So we're just rolling with it till he's dead.
Oh, soon.
Shut up, Emily.
But playing classic adventure games has taught me to save often.
That was true, up until Monkey Island. At least with LucasArts-style adventures. Then the designers realized that death and dead ends weren't making the game more enjoyable. It was actually making it less fun.
That seems like a sensible approach to adventure game design.
It is. It just takes a little longer and requires more thought and planning. But it really pays off in the end.
I think I've had enough of you. I need to find the sheriff and solve a murder.
Nice talking to you, too. Click, click, click. Woo! Boop! Click, 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 click. Boop! Squeal! Click, click, click. Click, 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 click. Whack! Beep! Squeak!
It's a plumbing van, driven by big pigeons.
Click, click, click. Heek! Boop! Heek!
It's locked.
Beep!
No need. The perps are outside.
Beep! Beep! Boop! Beep!
I need to stay focused. It's an empty soda bottle.
Wait for me.
It says Main Street. More like Thimble Stupid. It's dark, but I can see there's nothing in there. Willie's Watch and Violin Repair Shop. Thimbleweed County's most exclusive watch and violin repair. We repair watches and violins for the rich or famous. Closed. Looks like they cleared out in a hurry. It says, need help playing Thimbleweed Park. Call the fully automated Hinttron 3000 at 4468. Interesting. Better leave it be.
Howdy, I'm the Thimbleweed Park Sheriff. I don't remember calling the Federinos. That's what you are, feds. Hard to miss the government issue suits.
Damn straight, we're the feds.
Whoa! Hold your horse-a-rinos. No need to get snippy. Looks like you heard about our little murder-reno out by the bridge, huh?
There is nothing little about murder, sir.
Ignore him. He's new.
No sense in wasting everyone's time, Reno. This cutscene is starting to get long, and it's only gonna get longer. Let's find the coroner and get you on your way. Wrestling starts at 8.
I hope he's talking about on TV.
The coroner is waiting for you in his office. Come see me when you're done. I apologize, Reno, for all the lights being off. We don't stay open as long as you city slickerinos do at night.
Even for a murder?
Especially for murder.
That makes no sense.
Are we authorized to shoot people-arenos? The inscription says, Pillowtronics, the brain of our city.
Howdy-hoo, I'm the Thimbleweed Park coroner. Welcome to the future, who? Oh, these are the latest in crime-fighting computers made by Pillowtronics, Inc. This is all probably pretty advanced, even for the Fedahoos.
Oh, do enlighten us.
Ooh, I love your sarcastic humor, who, Agent Ray?
It's not humor.
There you go again.
We're interested in any help your computers can give us. They look marvelous.
Yes, happy to explain. So happy to explain, who. Yeah, you might want to take notes.
Already on it. Tell us about the Bloodtron 3000.
This is the Bloodtron 3000. Put 2 bloody objects in and it will match the blood type, printing out a report to who.
Tell us about the Fingertron 3000.
Right, Reno, the Fingertron 3000. Insert a fingerprint registry of known criminals and a fingerprint from the murder weapon on fingerprint tape, and it will do a match-a-who.
Oh, tell us about the Facetron 3000.
The Facetron 3000. Or, as I like to call it.
Let me guess. The face Areno?
No, that's what the sheriff calls it. You city folka who crack me up. Just insert 2 pictures of an individual and it will verify a positive match.
Aren't you the Sheriff Areno?
Oh my, no. no, who? Well, people say there is some resemblance around the eyes. But we're as different as peas a who's in a pot a who. Plus, the sheriff has that annoying Areno he adds to everything. You'll never hear me doing that a who.
Sure, whatever.
Did you use these computers to investigate the Pillow Factory fire?
Oh, sure did. 4 computers positively showed the fire was caused by the factory guard. No doubt a who about it.
Could the computers have been wrong about the fire?
Not these computers. Oh, the state-of-the-art a who computers made by Pillowtronics. Absolutely infallible.
Isn't there a conflict of interest with Pillowtronics and the fire?
Whoa, now! Pillowtronics and its founder, Chuck, are above reproach. Chuck built this town and was a computer and pillow genius. Are the feds looking into this case? It was solved 20 years ago.
No, he's just curious. He's a Pillow Factory fire buff. He's got a CompuServe chat room and everything.
Fascinating stuff. I think we've heard enough. This is all very impressive, sir. This should cut hours of our investigation.
Go see the sheriff in his office for a full explanation of the amazing Arrestron 3000. I have some paperwork to do, who. Oh, yeah, almost forgot. These Tron machines are fully voice activated, so if you need any information, just talk to them. It's like we're living in the futuristic year of 2017.
I hate this town.
Let's investigate these Tron machines, then go see the sheriff and...
It's a pretty big vacuum tube. Lots of medical books there. It's a medical skeleton. Please return to Dr. Fred. It's empty. It's already open. It's empty. There's a fingerprint kit here. There's a fingerprint brush, a small amount of fingerprint powder, but it's missing the fingerprint tape. It's empty. It's empty. It's empty. It's a medical skeleton. Please return to Dr. Fred. I can't push that. Awarded to Dr. Mort E. Shun by Sheriff Crook. Chewy Caramel Center. Ugh.
Hello again, Agent Arenos. Hopefully the coroner filled you in on our state-of-the-art Areno computers.
That's some very serious computing power you've got there.
Yes, sir, Reno. It's all state-of-the-art computer Renos from Pillowtronics. Absolutely infallible.
You're also the coroner, right?
Oh, my, no. Ha ha! No, Reno. People say there is some resemblance around the eyes, but we're as different as peas Renos in a pot Reno. Plus, the coroner has that annoying ahoo he adds to everything. You'll never hear me doing that, Reno.
The coroner said something about the Arrestron?
Yes, the Arrestron 3000. The last step in a fully computerized Reno arrest. The final link in the chain of a guaranteed conviction Reno. Every detail of Reno analyzed and verified by computer.
Moving on.
Right, sorry, Reno, I get carried away sometimes. This is the big bad boy Reno you've been hearing about. The Arrestron 3000. Just feed 3 reports from other Tron machines into this, and it issues a 100% Reno valid arrest warrant. Yeah, these machines are the reason we need only 1 law enforcement officer Reno. Chuck said that computers will soon put us all out of work, allowing for a full life of luxury.
Chuck?
Sadly, Chuck passed away a few days ago. There was a big service out at the cemetery, Reno. Oh, the entire town showed up, which isn't surprising for the hero of Thimbleweed County. We'll talk more about Chuck later. I need to run a Reno and check on a disturbance call out at the old circus. Probably that stupid clown Reno again.
Looks like we need to go talk to the rest of the weirdos that live in this town.
We should split up. It will be faster.
You cooling your heels in the local diner would also make things go faster.
If we follow agency questioning protocols, this shouldn't take long.
Just don't mess anything up. I want to get out of here as fast as possible.
Agreed.
Just a bunch of files. There's a fingerprint book here. This has fingerprints for everyone in Thimbleweed Park. This has fingerprints for everyone in Thimbleweed Park. Just a bunch of files. It's turned off. It's turned off.
We interrupt our hostile takeover non-stop music with this important message. Fluoride is a conspiracy to brainwash your kids. And now back to our special hostile takeover song.
Wanted, Pickle Bill and the Cucumber Gang. Wanted. Huh? A meteor? Wanted, Shady Jane and the Sunshine Gang. It doesn't have any buttons. Must be standard city-issued desk, but with no drawers. Just a bunch of files. Just a bunch of files. Just a bunch of files. It's a police radio. Looks like it's on and ready to use. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer due. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. A bicycle built for two. Breaker 19, breaker, breaker. Attention all units. Enough screwing around. I've got a case to solve. It says, after 34 years of serving the Thimbleweed County area, we had to close our doors. We should have listened to Chuck. Transistors are a dead-end path. Tubes are the future. Thank you, our loyal customers. An old cash register. Hot dogs, burgers, salad, pie, Schweinshaxe. That's about it. Looks awful. Not like the New York dogs I'm used to.
Welcome to the S&D Diner.
I'll have one of these hot dogs.
Good choice, honey. We're trying to move him out. Let me get that for you. Eat up, hun, while it's still hot.
Oh my. That is the worst hot dog I've ever eaten. Gotta go. I feel better now. ThimbleCon 87. It's opening later tonight at the hotel.
It's an odd-looking plumber's wrench.
Don't touch our Wrenchtron 3000. Only someone like me with the proper training can handle it.
That looks like Agent Ray's notebook. I hope she's okay. Pretty disgusting. Pretty disgusting. It's the back door to the diner. What a mess. It's an empty box. It's just a stack of empty boxes. Pretty disgusting. I'm not opening up that disgusting trash can. ThimbleCon 87. Ah, delicious! I can't wait to eat one.
Welcome to the S&D Diner.
I'll have one of these hot dogs.
Good choice, honey. We're trying to move him out. Let me get that for you. Eat up, hun, while it's still hot.
Okay. That is the worst hot dog I've ever eaten. I, gotta go. I feel better now. Pretty disgusting. I get sick just looking at it. No way am I going to eat another one of those.
Welcome to the S&D Diner. Hey, just so you know, that article in the Thimbleweed Nickel about botulism was a smear job. So, what can I do for you, honey?
I'm a federal agent. Know anything about the dead body?
Not too much, just scuttlebutt from the morning breakfast crowd. And I don't want to get into trouble, especially with a crazy person like him.
You're not talking about me, are you?
Shut up, Dave.
We're the feds. You can trust us. What else do you know?
Okay, honey. But you didn't hear this from me. I'd look into that crazy clown that lives out at the old circus. He's been out there since the circus closed down years ago. Never takes his makeup off. He's got serial killer written all over him. It all happened about 9 or 10 years ago. Ransom the Jerk was the featured act at Stupendous Brothers Circus. He was about ready to go on stage and meet his well-earned doom.
Big night tonight. Full house after my raunchiest Tonight Show appearance. I really got Johnny good, that little jackwad. It's his own fault for not being able to take a joke. I better get ready to go on stage and insult the crap out of these Thimbleweed idiots. I just need to fix my hair, put on my makeup and clown nose, and find my joke book. It's a prototype Ransom the Clown doll. It's a perfect likeness of me. Well, maybe the nose is a bit too big. This nose is perfectly modeled after my own. It's just too big for the doll's face. I'm not ready for my fans. My hair is all frizzy, and I'm not wearing my special ransom clown makeup or nose. I better stick my nose on. Ouch! That's tight, but it'll have to do. Glad I only have to wear it for a couple of hours. Very cozy. My maid changed the sheets today. No time for a nap. I have to go on stage. My circus poster, featuring the amazing Ransom the Clown. That's me, face. It's an IOU. I, Carney Joe, loan Ransom the Clown $1,000 and will hold his joke book hostage until I gets paid. My housekeeper does a pretty good job of keeping this place clean. It's my lawyer's business card. What the hell is this? The number of letters in the bottom left word of the big top sign. The number of letters in the bottom left word of the big top sign. The number of letters in the top right word of the big top sign. The number of kids that Carney Joe has. The number of letters in the bottom left word of the big top sign. The number of letters in the top right word of the big top sign. The number of kids that Carney Joe has. My circus poster, featuring the amazing Ransom the Clown. It's my lawyer's business card. The number of letters in the bottom left word of the big top sign. The number of letters in the top right word of the big top sign. The number of kids that Carney Joe has.
Ransom, I'm glad I caught you before you went on stage.
Autographs are $100.
Ransom, I'm your business manager and lawyer. I don't want your autograph.
Okay, 50 then.
I just wanted to let you know that your mistress is waiting at your house in Aspen, and your private jet is being fueled and ready to whisk you there when the show is over. Also, we have a deal worth millions to license a line of toddler Ransom the Clown talking insult dolls.
Did you get the liability clause waived?
Correct. They will assume all liability when the kids grow up to be beep-holes.
Good. Toddlers start out as It's not my fault they end up that way. Okay, fine. $25.
I should have been a dentist.
You! The number of letters in the bottom left word of the big top sign. The number of letters in the top right word of the big top sign. The number of kids that Carney Joe has. The number of letters in the bottom left word of the big top sign. The number of letters in the top right word of the big top sign. The number of kids that Carney Joe has. The number of letters in the bottom left word of the big top sign. The number of letters in the top right word of the big top sign. The number of kids that Carney Joe has. It's fresh out of that crappy popcorn. Must be a huge crowd in the big top. I don't want to pick that up.
Here, take a shot at the target. Step.
He is too far away.
You got my money, Clowny?
That's Ransom the Clown, asswipe.
Okay, you got my money, Ransom the asswipe clown? 1,000 clams or you're not getting your joke book back. Serves you right for playing the duckies.
So, how's the old ball and chain and kids, huh?
My wife's doing fine, no thanks to you. And so are the 10 kids. But they still cries themselves to sleep every night after that scare you gave them.
I need my joke book. The crowd's waiting for me.
I told you before, you ain't getting it till I get the $1,000 you owe me for the duckies. Plus, $138 in interest.
Where the am I gonna get that kind of dough? I have a show to do. $138 in interest, you loan shark. You are putting a squeeze on me.
Not my problem.
Give me my joke book, face.
I told you before, you ain't getting it till I get the $1,000 you owe me for the duckies. Plus, $138 in interest.
Where the am I gonna get that kind of dough? I have a show to do. $138 in interest, you loan shark. You are putting a squeeze on me.
I don't know, Ransom the asswipe clown. Maybe it's in your hidden safe.
You, I'm out of here.
Take a shot at the target. Here, take a shot at...
It's my locked safe where I keep all my... It's my locked safe where I keep all my money. Let's see if I can remember this combination. I give up. Well, that didn't work.
No waiting, take a shot. Yeah, shoot the pussycat. Shoot the bird.
The number of letters in the bottom left word of the big top sign. The number of letters in the top right word of the big top sign. The number of kids that Carney Joe has. The number of letters in the bottom left word of the big top sign. The number of letters in the top right word of the big top sign. The number of kids that Carney Joe has. The number of letters in the bottom left word of the big top sign. The number of letters in the top right word of the big top sign. The number of kids that Carney Joe has. The number of letters in the bottom left word of the big top sign. The number of letters in the top right word of the big top sign. The number of kids that Carney Joe has. The number of letters in the bottom left word of the big top sign. The number of letters in the top right word of the big top sign. The number of kids that Carney Joe has. The number of letters in the bottom left word of the big top sign. The number of letters in the top right word of the big top sign. The number of kids that Carney Joe has. It's my locked safe where I keep all my money. Let's see if I can remember this combination. Okay now. And finally... Ta-da! Next time, I'm setting it to 1, 2, 3. That's a load of moolah. It's exactly $1,000 in unmarked bills. It's already open. No time for food. I have to get on stage. Meanest clown of 1977 and 1970. I glued him to the table so no one can steal him. Go yourself. I don't have time to leave the circus. I have to get ready for my act. I can't walk in through the main entrance like a tuna-headed pleb. I'm Ransom the Clown. I need to make my big
Here, take a shot at the target. You got my money, Ransom the asswipe clown?
I have your money, $1,000.
Oh, so you decided to pay up.
Yeah, here's your money. Now where's my joke book?
Wait, are you messing with me? That's only $1,000 and you owe me $1,138, included the interest.
Thought you'd settle for less. Beggars can't be choosers.
Oh, yeah? Well, I choose to hang on to your joke book till I gets the full $1,138. Now, beggar off. Win big today.
It's an IOU. It's my lawyer's business card.
Try your skill.
It's my lawyer's business card. It's my lawyer's business card. Brad, that doesn't seem to work. It's my lawyer's business card. Brent Bailiwick J.D. Legal problems? We'll screw 'em for you. I'm in the It's my Ransom the Clown swear jar with $138 in it. My contract states that I'm the only one who's allowed to swear. Anyone else caught swearing has to pay up.
Step right this way. You got my money, ransomed the asswipe clown?
I have your money, $1,000.
Oh, so you decided to pay up?
Yeah, here's your money. Now where's my joke buck?
Wait, are you messing with me? That's only $1,000 and you owe me $1,138, included. Grand prize if you could shoot the hair up, Ransom the Clown!
I can't walk in through the main end. I'll just take the big bucks. It's exactly 1,138.
Come on over! You got my money, ransomed the asswipe clown?
I have your money, $1,000 plus interest.
Oh, so you decided to pay up?
Yeah, well, not much choice. Now where's my joke buck?
Here, the jokes all suck. So how'd you get to be so famous with jokes like these?
Yeah? What do you know about being funny?
About as much as you do, which is nothing. Now scram, Clowny. You're scaring the customers. Here, take a...
It's my joke book. No spoilers here. You have to wait for my show for the jokes.
Lots of prizes.
It's my joke book. No spoilers here. You have to wait. Ooh, my clown fro looks great now. Now there's the face I love. I don't wear hats. It must be that other clown's hat. I don't do hats. I'm not a wannabe pirate. You'll never get me to climb into one of those. Hello, faces. I'm Ransom the insult clown. I hope no one gets their feelings hurt easily, and if you do, it's your own fault for not being able to take a joke. You guys love that pillow factory. It's the lamest claim to fame a town has ever had. Paris has the Eiffel Tower, New York has the Statue of Liberty, and Thimbleweed Park has a pillow factory. You better hope to God that feather pillows never go out of style. I was amazed you weren't a bunch of fatzos. What with all this bottomless foie gras and champagne you have at the parties here. Then I ate at your diner. Their food is a better purgative than Ipecac. Hey you, dude with the stupid mustache. You think you look like Magnum P.I.? A 70s porn star called. He wants his mustache back. Hey you, kid with a crappy wheelchair. Were you in a past life or something? Seriously, kid, you're in a wheelchair, and you got a face that looks like that? God's definitely punishing you for something. Hey you, kid with the ugly shirt. Are you colorblind? Your shirt is about to give me a seizure. I mean, I'm a clown, and even I wouldn't touch something that garish. Hey, you, lady with a huge nose. I say lady, but your beak suggests you're a toucan. You shouldn't have bought tickets for the show tonight, Toots. You should be saving your money for a rhinoplasty. Hey, you, ugly old lady with the hairy mole. Or is it your parasitic twin? Whatever it is, I hope you bought a separate ticket. Because if it's big enough to ride the roller coaster by itself, it's not freeloading in my audience.
You will be forever sorry for what you've just said. I curse you to never be able to remove your makeup and to roam these circus grounds until the end of time.
He went on for another 2 hours, insulting everyone he could. Some people laughed because they thought it was funny, but most laughed because they were uncomfortable, and laughing is the best way to hide from the embarrassment of others. But after the show, in his dressing room, there wasn't going to be any laughter.
Ha! I killed tonight! One of my best shows ever! I hope that ugly old lady with a curse breaks a hip on the way home. Now to get this makeup off, hop on my private jet and go see my mistress Cindy in Aspen. Yeah. What the? This makeup isn't coming off! You old lady! You up the you of a...
As much as he tried, his makeup wouldn't come off. That old lady wasn't just any old lady. She was Madame Morena, mistress of the dark arts. When she curses you, it's not an empty threat. Something Ransom was just now finding out.
This makeup of that old of a lady!
Ransom, I've got some bad news.
What do you want, you bald, greedy little... Can't you see I'm having a problem? Grab a tissue and some rubbing alcohol and help me, you...
Your private jet crashed while trying to land. Your wife found out about your mistress and she's taking everything you own except the house in Aspen. There was a fire in Aspen and your house burned to the ground. The toy and doll licensing deal is dead and they're suing you for breach. And one more thing. I quit.
What?
And go beep yourself.
And that's why Ransom the Clown is such a creep. And you should go arrest him for murder.
That's an interesting story. We'll go check up on him.
I need to stay focused and solve this murder so I can get on with my plan. An arm extended in friendship or supplication. Hard to tell. Certainly looks fake. Looks like this valve has been welded into position forever. The only thing I'd get from poking around these boxes is a case of sneezes. Looks like someone knew I was going to get stuck down here. Unless my kidnapper wrote that as a trap. Only one way to find out, I guess. Looks like someone knew I was going to get stuck down here. Unless my kidnapper wrote that as a trap. Only one way to find out, I guess. It's a good photo of the body. I like how the state-of-the-art camera can alter the angle of the shot. I'd say that leads somewhere I don't want to go. This valve has also been welded into position. That grate won't come off. I can see a Quickie Pal store. It's sealed shut. No way to open it.
It's a dime, just lying there. It's a dime, just lying there. It needs a dime to work. I can't reach that. There's no path beyond this point. It just looks like unfinished. If by look at you mean smell, I've already done that. That Ransom the Clown isn't very popular around here. It says he eats tuna. Excuse me, ma'am.
My, what do we have here?
I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't pay for affection.
Sweetie, I'm not a hooker. Although, there is something about a man in federally mandated polyester that makes me want to forget my wedding vows. I'm Lenore Edmund Mulch, of the famed Pillowtronics Edmund family, and I'm waiting for my husband and son to arrive on the bus.
Do you know anything about the body by the river?
Oh, sweetie, yes. So glad someone is finally getting rid of it. But one does hear things, and I do have an inkling of who might be connected to this nasty business.
Tell me who you think is connected to the body.
Well, I hate to cast aspersions, but I suppose it is for the good of the town.
Tell me what you know.
Actually, no, I can't do this. The Edmund reputation is at stake.
Ma'am, please tell me what you know.
Fine, it was my sister Dolores. She abandoned our family and the business to become a...
pirate?
No. It was far worse. She became a video game developer. It all started a few years back. She only wanted one thing, to be a game designer for that awful game company, Mucus Phlegm. Uncle Chuck wanted something else for her, but no. She was too selfish, only wanted to make stupid adventure games.
I've got to get out of this town. Uncle Chuck wants me to program his factory computers, but I just want to design games. I wish I could get a job at a company like Mucus Phlegm Games. Now the only thing I have to look forward to is my favorite computer magazine. In fact, I should check the mailbox and see if it's arrived yet. This is my complete set of Tolkien books, including 3 pristine sets of Lord of the Rings, The Adventures of Tom Bombadil, The Silmarillion, just to start. I reread them from time to time. These are part of my action figure collection, including my prized Howard the Duck. It's the math trophy I won when I was 12 and attending a summer program at Thomas Bodeman's School of Mathematics. This section includes the complete history of Mucus Phlegm, the pointed history of point-and-click graphic adventures, and walkthroughs for all Mucus Phlegm games. If it weren't for my monthly computer magazine, being here would totally suck. These are my Chronicle of Narnia and Hitchhiker's Trilogy. I love my books. It's a red gel decoder. It's a red gel decoder. It's Uncle Chuck's new invention, the Printron 3000. It's connected to my computer. It's my handy ASCII chart. Never know when you'll need to decode binary messages, so I always practice, every day. Ada, you're my role model. Too bad you don't program games, though. Max was the world's first computer-generated TV host. Someday we'll have one for real. You're a rebel, Billy. I think Revenge of the Jedi was a much better name. If it weren't for my monthly Albert's my hero. These are part of my action figure collection. This is my complete set of Nancy Drew mysteries. I'm kind of a fan, I guess. These are my Anne of Green Gables books. Maybe someday they'll do a TV show. I like to keep my bed made. Never know who might walk into my room. It's my state-of-the-art Commodore 64 with dual 1541 floppy drives and a blazingly fast 1200 baud modem. It's my state-of-the-art Commodore 64. It's graphic basic software from Hessware to supercharge my Commodore 64. It says it's by Ron Gilbert and Tom McFarlane. Wonder who my state-of-the-art Commodore 64 is turned on now. I'm bored playing games. I want a job at Mucus Phlegm so I can make Graphics Basic, the powerful programming language. Unlock the full potential of your computer with over 100 additional English language commands. Now beginning programmers can create complex graphics, animation, and music without being a machine language programming expert. Sounds perfect. This is a great program. but I don't have time to use it right now. My state-of-the-art Commodore 64 is... It's my state-of-the-art Commodore 64 with dual 1540... If it weren't for my monthly computer magazine, being here would totally suck.
Franklin, you idiot! I'm just trying to, help.
Is that yelling? Oh, gag me. I hope my dad and Uncle Chuck aren't fighting again.
And since most of the machinery at the pillow factory is lying fallow, I've come up with this, great plan to repurpose them. We can use them to make, plush toys.
Franklin, you idiot! The company is Pillowtronics, not stupid plush toytronics. We make pillows! What do you think that would do to our credibility, our reputation?
Okay, Chuck, you're right, but, I was up all night working on the business plan. Maybe, you could just, look at it?
No! It's a pillow factory!
Are you two fighting again? I'm getting so sick of this. You're brothers. Take a chill pill. You started the pillow factory together. Won't you ever stop fighting about it?
Nothing you need to worry about, Dolores. Right, Franklin, old brother?
Ah, yes, your uncle and I were just, talking business. I have some work to do.
Dolores, can you get my .8mm point-tip soldering iron?
You know, Uncle Chuck, you should use a 2mm flat tip, and you never heat your solder hot enough.
That's my favorite niece. I can't wait for you to take over the pillow factory. I know you'll keep the Edmund pillow dream alive.
Seems like the mail should have arrived by now. He's a work of art. I'm looking forward to playing chess with him.
Dolores, I'm busy working on my masterpiece. Don't touch. You can program him after you've taken over at the pillow factory.
It's Uncle Chuck's check register. I guess that makes it a Chuck register. I'd better not touch it. Uncle Chuck gets It's an empty bottle of homemade printer ribbon ink. I see some black powder around the edges, and it smells awful. Warning, it's Uncle Chuck's old desk. Uncle Chuck is always very touchy about this painting. Wonder why? It's an empty bottle of homemade printer ribbon ink. I see some black powder around the edges. This bottle's empty. I already found an empty ink bottle.
Oh, Dolores, Dolores, Dolores. How many times have I told you not to touch my things? But as soon as you've taken...
It's a box, but it's sealed shut.
Oh, Dolores, Dolores, Dolores. How many times have I told you not to touch my things? But as soon as you've taken over the pillow...
It's a box, but it's sealed shut.
Dolores, you know I can't work in the dark. Please turn the lights back on. After you've taken over the pillow factory, you can turn on...
Seems like the mail should have arrived by now. Feeling my way along. The fireplace looks very clean. This clock looks vaguely familiar. Maybe more highly rendered and smoother pendulum action. I don't want to open it. Hi there, George. I was just about to check the mail. Great timing.
You still around, Dolores? Thought you'd have left this podunk of a town by now.
Yes, hopefully soon. I'm looking for a job at a game company in the big city.
That's not gonna make your Uncle Chuck happy.
He'll just have to deal with it. What brings you all the way out here?
I have your special magazine here.
Oh, I've been waiting for that. Thank you.
Sure, it's what we dedicated government employees do. Walk all the way out into the country to deliver a magazine.
I can't leave the mansion yet. It's Bite Me World, the best computer magazine ever. Wow! An ad for a job at Mucus Phlegm Games, my favorite game company. I hear they make movies, too. This could be a dream come true. I'm going to apply. I can't reach that. I'm dialing the Mucus Phlegm modem number. It's connecting. I can't believe my computer's connected to Mucus Phlegm.
Welcome to the new online Mucus Phlegm job application program. Just fill out your personal information and answer a few simple mucus programming questions. Then print out the application and send it to Mucus Phlegm. We'll get back to you in exactly 5 days. What is your name? Thank you. What is your address? Noted. Next, what's your programming language of choice? The language you are most proficient in. Very ambitious. We like that. Please answer the following questions about our proprietary mucus programming language. You must get all of the questions right to submit your application. First question. How many room local variables are there? Next question. What do mucus source level debuggers run on? Thank you for taking the Mucus Phlegm programming test. Unfortunately, you did not pass. Feel free to study up and take it again.
I need to go find a book about mucus programming. These are my Chronicle of Narnia and Hitchhiker's Trilogy. This section includes the complete history of Mucus Phlegm, the pointed history of point-and-click graphic adventures. I don't need these. Pretty much memorized them all. My personal information has been entered. Just have to answer the hard mucus questions. It's my state-of-the-art Commodore 64 with dual 1541 floppy drive. I need some help. Gotta find a book on mucus. If only there were a large library nearby. That sounds like the doorbell. That sounds like the doorbell. That sounds like the doorbell. Hi again, George.
It's not like a government employee to make a mistake, but I forgot to deliver this important letter for your Uncle Chuck.
He's busy in his workshop and can't be disturbed. I'll take it for him.
Okay, Dolores, here it is. And remember, it's illegal to open someone else's mail. Punishable by a $50,000 fine and/or 5 years in jail.
Thanks, George. That's good to know.
Okay, back to my vitally important government job.
It's a letter to my Uncle Chuck. As expected, the post office's poorly programmed auto stamp cancellation machine has failed again. Amateurs. I'd better not open it. Uncle Chuck would know if I read it if the envelope is ripped. This is Uncle Chuck's Indextron 3000 library filing lookup system. It uses the spewy decimal system to catalog books. It says there's a book on mucus here. It's in section 3.1. There's a sign there. Better read it first. It says, out of order. Uncle Chuck never should have talked to you like that.
He's right. My idea was worthless. I'm worthless.
Dad, I don't like to see you like this. I liked your idea for the pillow factory.
Chuck thought it was a bad idea, and he's right.
He's never even read it. You need more confidence, and stop letting Uncle Chuck push you around.
Thanks, Dolores. You're a great daughter. But Chuck knows what is best for the factory.
Bye, Dad. I love you.
Goodbye, Dolores. I should stick up for myself.
The sign says it's out of order. The sign says it's out of order. It says out of order. The sign says it's out of order.
I should stick up for myself.
Hello, my favorite niece.
Uncle Chuck, I have something for you.
What is it, Dolores?
A letter George the postman just delivered.
Oh, I've been expecting this. I'll deal with it later. Hello, my favorite niece.
I I just wanted to say how much I love you, Uncle Chuck.
I love you too, Dolores. I can't wait for you to take over the pillow factory and restore the family heritage.
It's a letter to my Uncle Chuck. The stamps haven't been canceled. It's a defunct robot prototype. That doesn't seem to work. It's a TX1138 tube in perfect condition.
Dolores, I know you like electronics, but I'm working on our robot friend now.
Ricky Lee's famous thimbleberry pie, hot from the oven. Pie. Whoever invented the pie? The sign says it's out of order.
Why do I let him talk to me like that?
Bye, Dad. I love you.
Goodbye, Dolores.
Chucky's been in our family for years. He's a good plant. This is Uncle Chuck's Indextron 3000 library filing lookup system. It uses the Spewy decimal system to catalog books. It says there's a book on mucus here. It's in section 3.1. This is Uncle Chuck's Indextron 3000 library filing lookup system. It's my handy ASCII chart. Never know when you'll need to decode binary messages, so I always practice, every day. It's a red gel decoder. I don't want to do that. It's an empty bottle of homemade printer ribbon ink. I see some black powder around the edges, and it smells awful. Warning, contents highly flammable. It's an empty bottle. It's an empty bottle of homemade printer ribbon ink. I see some black powder around the edges, and it smells awful. Warning, contents highly flammable. It's my state-of-the-art Commodore 64 with dual 1540. I need some help. Gotta find a book on mucus. If only there were a large library nearby. This section includes the complete history of mucus phlegm, the pointed history of point-and-click graphic adventures, and walkthroughs for all. It's Graphics Basic, the powerful programming language from Hesware to supercharge my Commodore 64. It says it's by Ron Gilbert and Tom McFarlane. Wonder who they are. I don't think this will help me get the job. I still get lost after all these years. There's nothing inside. There's nothing inside except there's nothing inside. There's nothing inside. It's an empty glass. There's nothing inside. 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 It's turned off. The glass is now filled with water. It's an empty bottle of homemade printer ribbon ink. I see some black powder around the edges, and it smells awful. Warning, contents highly flammable. It's a glass filled with water. It's a can of non-trademark infringing Poopsie. What a mess. Someone could cut themselves on those bottles. Carefully handling broken glass. If this were a Sierra Online graphic adventure, I'd be dead now. But those Mucus Phlegm adventure games treat their players much better. No arbitrary deaths just to extend gameplay. Sure would like to work there. Looks good enough for a snack. Better be careful. These bottles are sharp. Flask of extreme chili sauce by Brian H.J. Comes with a warning. You might breathe fire. Maybe I should be careful with this. It's a can of Poopsie. There are a couple of old batteries. I think I see mold growing on one. It's a glass filled with water. It's a glass filled with water. It's a glass filled with water. Looks good enough for a snack. That hit the spot. Wow! Ugh, I'm definitely not hungry for soggy lettuce. Still impressive. I don't feel like the taste for non-trademark infringing Poopsie now. The fireplace looks very clean. This clock looks vaguely familiar. Maybe more highly rendered and smoother pendulum action. The sign says it's out of order. Here you go, Chucky. Drink up. Chucky doesn't need an empty glass. I don't feel like that. It's a can of Poopsie.
This is depressing.
Still impressive.
I should stick up for myself.
Chucky's been in our family for years. He's a good...
That doesn't seem to work.
It's a wilting head of lettuce. Ugh, I'm definitely not hungry for soggy lettuce. I don't think they're good for anything, except growing mold. It's a wilting... There are a couple of old batteries. I think I better be careful. These bottles are sharp. Bye, Dad. I love you.
Goodbye, Dolores. Sick of pillows.
It says out of order. Chucky's been in our family for years. The sign says it's out of order.
I should stick up for myself. I should stick up for myself.
It's a red gel decoder. It's Uncle Chuck's new invention, the Printron 3000. It's connected to my computer. I can't use that in the Printron 3000. I can't re-ink the ribbon with an empty bottle of printer ink. I don't think they're good for anything, except growing mold. There are a couple of old batteries. I think I see mold. I don't think they're good for anything, except growing mold. It says, need help playing Thimbleweed Park? Call the fully automated Hintron 3000 at 4468.